Hey YouTube, Rico Knows here. Going to talk to you guys about the Ryan Garcia situation. If you haven't been paying attention to Twitter, maybe his Instagram or whatever's going on, they're going to tell you there's a meltdown going down. Ryan Garcia, if you didn't know, he's the young man below me. He's a boxer. He fights for a living. Ryan Garcia is having a social media meltdown, and people are saying pay attention to him. First thing I want to tell you is Ryan Garcia loves himself. He is not suicidal. So if he comes up and he's no longer here anymore, please investigate it. Please investigate it. Nonetheless, let's hear the clip and let's see what he had to say, and then we'll break it down from there. Just sit back, listen up, let's go.
I'm joking, bro. I have fucking proof, bro. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I fucking will show you every fucking video you could ever fucking believe. Bohemian Grove is real. They fucking tied me down and they made me fucking walk, dog. I actually don't give a fuck anymore. Yes, I fucking lost it. They're raping little kids.
Because I want to take us all, so let's go. Alright. He doesn't want to take us all.
Fuck this dude. Bro, fuck this dude, dude. Who? Bro, you know the higher leagues, bro. You already know who they are, bro.
You know the path you're going down is dangerous, my friend.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. They can't touch me. I'm a god.
Well, that's the first point of contention, because I care about you a lot, and I can assure you from my own personal experience that they can touch you.
Bro, no, they can't, bro. Alright, so come touch me, you fucking bitch.
You have proof of these things you have proof of this on your phone?
Yes, of course I do. What the fuck are you talking about? If Alex could get a fucking video from the Bohemian Grove, of course I could.
Well, I have to be careful what I say because I'm in the middle of a judicial process right now.
You want me to get you out of it? I can help.
Well, bro, my door gets kicked in if I say what I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I can help you get out of it if you want. I know people.
Tell everyone at home then. Start from the beginning. When did this happen? Where did this happen? What exactly did you see?
Why have you tweeted the things you tweeted? Let people at home understand you.
Because I don't give a fuck, bro. They raped me, right? I was 2 years old, they raped me. I have proof of that too. That's where it all started, bro. Okay?
You do know there's going to be certain people who believe, and I'm Ryan, you know I like you. Oh, I've been speaking for years. You know there's going to be people who believe you're just saying this because you've, I don't know, had a mental breakdown or taken drugs and you're repeating some of the things you said on the internet, and that they're not going to believe you unless you plan to coherently.
Andrew, I'll go to the fucking Romania and take a drug test in front of your face.
Bro, you don't want to come here. you don't need Romanian jail. Slap your fight camp. But I'm just.
So we've heard the rant. Some of the concerns, obviously, I'm not a therapist by any means, but I'd imagine this sounds like a therapy session where the person is talking to their therapist and they just go off the rails. And you try to ask them coherent questions. Hey, man, what are you talking about? Give me some more information. And they just start going off the rails. He said, explain to me who it is. He says, you know who it is. It's the upper elites. It's the upper elites. And then he yells out, Bohemian Grove is real. Yeah, Bohemian Grove is real. If you guys don't know, there's a Bohemian Grove Society / camp up in Northern California. It's been around for over 100 years. It's got a bunch of people that are members. Now they're trying to imply that a lot of things have gone on there. There's been people trying to infiltrate the camp for years, if not generations, I should say, recording some of their plays and some of the things they do. I think it's pretty creepy. It's about 2,700 male members, no female members ever. I think it's weird that there's a bunch of dudes out there, but yeah, it's real. I think of Bohemian Grove, as he puts it, as an equivalent to Jekyll Island. If anybody's familiar with Jekyll Island in Georgia, there's an island right off the coast, and it used to be a great hunting place. It's actually where they created the Federal Reserve. The first trans-international phone call was made. Things of this nature, but I don't know, man. None of this has any bearing on me whatsoever. Ryan Garcia then starts to tell us about the trauma he received. He has proof that he was, quote unquote, graped at 2 years old. I'm sorry that happened to you. I don't necessarily know how that's relevant to witnessing crimes on children, or about a society in the woods, right? A campground every summer. It just doesn't make sense to me. All of it sounds like a bunch of nonsense. Yep, I'm a non-believer. All you conspiracy theorists out there, you're wasting your breath on me. Don't try to convince me of shit. I just hear an athlete, and people give athletes the wrong platform sometimes. Right? How ironic. What about this retired military guy? But I'm just going to tell you that Ryan Garcia is a boxer. That is how he contributes to society. He is a professional boxer. That's it. That's all there is to it. That's what he does for a living. That's how he contributes to society. Anything else, the incoherent ranting, look, guys, I can show you something. He's got text messages. I was going to pull them up in a different light, but here they are. They keep getting deleted, his tweets. Are you going to get behind me or let them kill me? That's the real question. Let Ryan die or help me. These are cries for help. He wrote that 2 minutes ago whenever they took the screenshot. Are you guys the crazy ones? Because I'm not lying, they are hurting kids. I don't doubt that for a second. I'd imagine there are people in this world in very, very powerful positions hurting kids. I think that's with any walk of life. You know, I have been working in military intelligence and working for the NSA for years upon years, and literally for the last 12 years. And one thing I'll tell you is you go to work every day with the people that you respect, that you trust, and you think we all have top secret security clearances. We're all cyber experts. We're doing all these things. And then there's a guy I used to sit down next to. His name was Jason Musgrove. And Jason Musgrove is Major Musgrove. I think I know he's doing 30 years behind bars right now, 360 months. He was a major in the cyber unit that I'm in, sitting next to me. I know he and his wife really well, and we're all friends. Everybody's hanging out, having a good time. And I can remember when he came to work one day and he was like, oh man, my wife's sister, she can't take care of her kids. We got to take in her daughter. And he was like upset about it, but he was cool with it. It's all good. It was like his in-law, right? His sister-in-law can't take care of the kid, and we're going to move her in or whatever. Next thing you know, Musgrove's getting arrested, and he's getting arrested by the FBI. Well, what the hell was he doing? Well, he was using his Kick app and some other chat room, some other chat app, and maybe even WhatsApp. I don't know what he was doing, but he was posting about how he was going to drug the young girl using Dr. Pepper and NyQuil. And he was sending inappropriate photos of this young girl who just moved at 14 years old. He had a daughter the same age, just so we're clear. And this is a guy I worked with every single day, man. This is a guy I knew, man. I'm looking at him, and you can't tell. Some people are just walking around a wolf in sheep's clothing. Terrible human beings. Need to be thrown under the jail. And just the other day, another colonel from my unit, from the cyber brigade, lieutenant colonel, just got arrested for trying to have sex with a 16-year-old child. Just got caught in an operation. I forgot what the name of it. I think it was Good Shepherd or Good Sheep or something to that effect. But it's just, we don't know what people's real intentions are. The thing I can't stand is if you're witness to a crime or you're aware of a crime, put a name on it, bro. Like, just go out and say it. Right? When I get told that there's a crime, or I want to tell you that somebody committed a crime, just put a name on it. Enough. Cut the corners. Give me some names. Or else you're not protecting anyone. You're not notifying people of shit. Like, hey, man, they're breaking into houses. Bro, if you know who's doing it, let's go. Give me the name of something. This reminds me of nobody arresting and stopping doctors who inappropriately touch children. Any type of people, especially predators of children. Give me a name. Stop with the bullshit. Start dropping names before you're gone, because you're apparently going to have a mental breakdown and it's going to look like you skid off the side of the road and that's it, right? But this man says, they held me down and made me watch. Of course, I lost it a little. They really begged me to join and I said, F you. So first and foremost, the club, Bohemian Grove, the club that they have is... it's a very prestigious society. There's people on the waiting list for years upon years. I don't know if anybody's begging people to join. I don't think that that's the way it works. I also think it's just an escape from some of these businessmen and political ventures, and they just go out and meet each other. If you didn't know the history, that's where they met for a Manhattan Project. That's where they met. There's some things in lore there. There's some ex-presidents they go meet. There's some things, but there's a slogan on the club, and it says, what does it say? No weaving spiders are allowed. And what they're referring to is no networking, no talking work, no talking business here. So if Ryan Garcia is claiming that there's a prestigious club out there that I don't really care for clubs, bro. A motorcycle club. None of this shit moves me. When I was in high school, everybody was joining car clubs. I'll never forget it. Car clubs. And I was like, what is this? Oh, it's where we spend our money on our car. And we get little window decals and we go to car shows and then we pretend we're a gang. Like, I didn't understand any of it. I didn't get the allure behind it. So I don't understand when you get wealthy and influential and you need to go out into the woods and do some fucking plays. Like, I don't get it, bro. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go do some research on this. And I don't mean do research on the rumors, do research on the nonsense. Just like for what it is, right? Literally what it is. So I'm not buying Ryan Garcia's story. I don't care to save him. It's the number one thing trending on Twitter right now. Doesn't make sense to me. It's incoherent nonsense. But at the same time, are there criminals among us? Are there people out there violating children and laws? Yes, they're everywhere. And you can't really tell, if they're a law-abiding citizen or not. You just can't. This is what bothers me the most. This is why I post video after video about accountability and criminals. I really don't like people just out there in public. They put a smile on one day and then they go home and they got somebody locked in the cellar or the storage container, as it was that other guy in South Carolina. Yeah, man. I'm not going to say pray for Ryan Garcia because I'm not a religious person, but keep an eye out for this kid. This kid says they took away his credit cards, his bank accounts. He doesn't have access to his money, doesn't have his cell phone. I don't know what's going on. Just get a grip, bro. You're a boxer. Train and prepare for a boxing match and then chill. I don't understand how there's any complication to your life there. Train and prepare for a boxing match and chill, dude. Your friends don't know. I don't have a clue what Ryan Garcia is talking about, but I'm going to say your friends don't know, but Rico knows. Peace, y'all.